why I'm a bit upset. But anyway, John, we're about to get into the game. I do love that Invoker set. This lane, and in fact, mid lane, it looks like Rezo's in trouble again. They will make the chase, and Jonas is there with the Burrow Strike. They need to get the lift first. They're going in. They've got the net as well. And well, with the penitence, it should be a lot of damage coming in. Era, he probably can't survive this. He will go for a sun lane now and wants to go into the mid. He does have the Stampede available, and again, the creep scouting them out right now. S4 getting into position. They will get a lift onto Era, and it looks like they'll take him down immediately. The Snowball, Chaos Meteor as well, but it won't connect on anyone. And Pablo right now should drop, and Jonas, he's left by himself. Nice Burrow comes out onto 3. They will find Rezo taking some stacks. Frost is there and trying to block a bit and dealing a lot of damage, although he'll just turn around apparently. Rezo wants to go for this. S4's there as well, but there's the Snowball. Frost, can he survive this? Probably not. He's running away right now, but Rezo's doing a lot of damage. And no, they send him back just beforehand. Jerax maybe a bit too early, but he had to do it. The Sunstrike. They are going to go for no tail right now, and they will get the Burrow Strike off. Now the shards come in as well. Can he actually get out of this? He still has the fear on the bear. He hasn't used the Quiet yet. Now the Burrow comes in from the Rubik and fly. He gets the lift as well, and they're going to find a double here, it looks like. How much no tail's been farming. And in fact, top lane, they are actually going to jump onto the Lycan and make matters worse for them. Question is, can they get there in time? Well, they'll roll onto no tail bot lane. The Burrow Strike as well as the Ice Blast. He should end up dropping, but the actual rotations here are pretty nice. The lift comes in, and the Burrow coming up from fly onto 2. Now the Lycan, they do end up taking under the bear, but Frost, he almost has to now. And they will jump in. Who have they got? They've gone after Pablo on the task. He should just drop quickly, and he does, making him look ridiculous, and does getting it. So, at this point now, I feel like they can go for a good team fight. They will find Rezo. He does actually avoid the stun, and now the Snowball as well. He's running out of mana, though. He has to try and make a run for this, although he's going to fight and wait up the Aegis. And no, there's his teammate. Oh, what a stun from S4! And now the Stampede as well. They're going to make the chase for everyone. There's already 3 down for the side of the... This Radiant side is just perfect at the moment. They've got all the timings right. Jonas tries to go in. Now the Snowball as well as the Sunstrike. Can they deal enough damage? The Ice Blast is coming in as well, but it won't hit anyone. Now Fly in the middle of all this. He's still alive, and then, well, they're going to get 1 and 1. Tusk is down as well as the Rubik. Now the Burrow Strike comes out onto 2. The Tornado as well. But Resolution, he's got free reign, and he finds himself a triple kill. He wants to keep going because he has the Aegis as well as 20... It's like, what the hell do you do? The Spirit Bear about to drop. Who have they gone on? They've actually found the Lycan, and there will be a Snowball from Pablo, but he ends up going down, so they don't have their carry anymore. Now Pablo, he'll be the next target. Nice Burrow, and the Ice Blast, and the Chaos Meteor coming out, but it might not be enough. Jonas has to back off a bit. Now Rezo, he still has the Aegis through all...
It just did so much.
Oh, they found the SK again. Bot lane. Wait around this time. The Sunstrike will actually get Jerax beautifully done, but now S4 with the stun, and Rezo comes in, and they will find him for a pick off the bear. Again, baiting. Now the Snowball comes in, and this could be it. They do go straight onto Pablo, and without this task, there's going to be no shards available. Now Rezo goes straight in for the Invoker. The Wolf form has been committed, but the Invoker's copying so much damage. Now the Epicenter, as well as the Burrow, but the heal's coming in. Rezo, he's getting cold snap, but he will walk out of this alive. And Jerax trying to help out. Now the Snowball comes in again, and the Sand King, it was actually from Fly with the Snowball. Jerax will end up dropping, so they're defending quite well right now from TFT. And S4 will end up dropping as well. Rezo, though, he'll come back in. He wants to help out a bit. He can find some kills. Hanscom, he will end up going down, and Rezo will back off. There was a double damage. Meanwhile, No Tail was ratting, and he finds another Rax. The fear is there. Jonas, he will back off. He can't really do this alone. Frost, actually, have they jumped on the Sand King again? Yes, they have. They found him. Yeah. They just want the Megas. It is a slow but effective siege. They will go in, and Rezo, he goes straight onto the Invoker as well as the S4. Era, he's going to be in big trouble. Can they take him out? Of course they can. He's gone. Meanwhile, we see at the top lane that Lycan has also been caught out. The root was there. Pablo, he'll be the next target. S4, he can't actually blink right now, but here comes Rezo. Era drops the Chaos Meteor, but it doesn't...
Like it, I mean, OG managed to open the Rubik, which they love. The Chen, which they've been running
recently. You can't really blame them
and
for that after what they did in Game 1.
He's not having too bad of a start, but it's not matching up to Jonas and Fan right now.
Well, top lane, they will actually go on to Resolution right now. The Melodict was there, although Hansen copping too much damage. Now the Illuminate as well, and it looks like the Witch Doctor will end up dropping. The Astral was onto the Gyro, but the First Blood will go to Jerax, and now Rezo, he might end up dropping, but nice blocks than anything. Top lane, who are they going on right now? It looks like Pablo is in trouble, and actually Notel shows up with the web. He's going after Era. Can they find the kill though? I don't think so. He copped too much damage. They're still chasing Era right now. The Astral is there now. The Jewel comes in, and the LC, he might just find a kill, and he does. Fly's trying to back off, but he'll be the next target. Jonas is not going to let him go this time. And can he catch up? No, actually, yes, he can. Rezo, he's actually in trouble. He tried to TP away, but he got cancelled off.
He kind of disappeared from creep skipping for a bit, so just chases him down and follows him, and they managed to turn that fight.
Top lane, he still wants to make something happen here, and he places all the wards on Hanskin. He can't really survive this, and he will end up dropping now. Era, he'll be the next target. Can they take him down though? They've got no more disables. In fact, Fly, where's the lift? He's holding onto it. There's a spiraling. So much damage coming out onto poor Era. And no, Rezo, he's going to be in trouble. Jonas, he wants to find another jewel for himself. Can they find it though? Rezo, he's trapped by himself. There's the jewel as well, and this should be an easy kill, and it will. Hanskin. Top lane, in a bit of trouble though. He did throw the coconut as well as the Melodict, and well, we do see the Night Stalker making a lot of plays. Pablo still making the chase, and Fly should tick out right now, and by the Lycan. And they're going to go bot lane. S4 is in trouble. Fly will be there with the lift, but I don't think this is enough. S4, he's just going to have to try again. This Beastmaster is a sitting duck, and now top lane, they found Rezo with the jewel, and Jonas will find that one by himself. Yeah. Jerax is there though with the rest of his team, so maybe this is a bit of a bait coming out, and they will actually roar up Jonas and take him down immediately. Now Hanskin will be the next target. Notel not going to let this one go either, and with these kind of kills, you find a lot of momentum. Bot lane, and now Fly will be in trouble. Frost is making the chase, and what's happening, and he can take them so quickly. It looks like Era mid lane will be the target, but the Death Ward committed to Notel. He's copying too much damage. He will end up losing his Aegis. He's got no help around him. I mean, S4 finally comes along. There's the ensnare. They found the OD. Can they get Era? They commit the roar for it, and they do get the job done. Will the side of TFT go for a fight here? It looks like they just might. Pablo trying to get the coddle, and he will, but the Death Ward has been stolen. Fly, he's dealing so much damage, but he does cancel it off. Meanwhile, S4 and Notel still chasing. They want the Lycan. Can they find it? The jewel is there, though, and the Blade Mail is available on Jonas. He might just find S4. He won't finish the jewel off, and S4 making a run, but he won't make it out quite yet. Pablo.
The push potential from their side out easily.
Oh, and Rezo, he's been caught out top lane as well. The jewel is just so easy from Jonas right now with that jewel. Well, he's got 44 jewel damage. Looks like mid lane, Notel will be the next target. Pablo's already there. He tries to man fight this with the ulti, but it's not enough. And S4 comes in, but it's too late. He'll end up going down. How do they get into this? Jonas, he finds the coddle. Jerax gets caught out with the jewel, and it will be a very quick...
Core staff is working on the Yule's end. I feel like that Ags is... It almost felt like when they pecked the coddle, it would have been key in their draft, but it's just not playing out.
Well, they're going bot lane right now, and Fly will be the first target, as well as S4, who's copping the full Death Ward channel. He's copped a lot of damage. The Melodic might just take him out, and they do get him. Fly... They may not see Notel right... No, they do. The jewel is there, and of course, well, with all that damage coming in, this should be a successful one at that, and they have the light, but he does not have an Aghanim Scepter. And it is nighttime regardless anyway. Rezo comes in with the cooldown as well, and they're going to try and deal the damage to this Lycan. They could actually take him down, and the Lycan available. They're not going to want to go for this push, although they might find themselves a Keeper of the Light to boot. S4, meanwhile, trying to back off as well. He's been silenced right now. Jonas looking for a nice jewel target. It's off in a couple seconds, and they do find S4. He's 100% dead. No, it's not a... Who will they aim for? Pablo, given the vision, they will find Fly immediately, and there's the jewel, although the Yules comes out. Maybe they can't do this damage.
It definitely depends.
Well, they're going to find Notel again. No jewel available this time around, but they don't really need it. They've silenced him up, and he's getting the tier 2 bot. Full side of OG, and now they're going to try and get this Witch Doctor, and they should be successful, though. S4, does he want to commit the Roar? I mean, he pretty much has to, but Rezo, he says, screw this, I'll throw the Rocket in and chase myself. Rocket Barrage comes in as well. The Rocket should be able to finish him off, and it looks like it will. Right now. They can catch out Frost, and it looks like they will. The Roar is there, the call down, the Illuminate comes in, it's all too much damage. Was so close to getting jeweled right then by Jonas on the LC, and actually they're going to go straight for Era. They found him. The Astral is there though to defend himself for just a bit, but he's trapped, he's surrounded, and he gets roared up and will end up going down. That being said though, he does have an Aegis, I believe, and he will come back, and now they're going to team fight this. Rezo, he's used his BKB, but he's getting quite low, and they have to back out. It's a hard team fight, and Fly looks like he will end up losing his life through all this. The cooldown was committed by Resolution.
I'm not sure if OG can prolong a fight long enough. Keep doing this, though.
Well, they found Jerax with the LC, and again, Jonas is like this mid-Rax is gone. Jonas just goes straight in by himself. He doesn't have anything to really protect him, apart from the BKB. Meteor Hammer being committed as well from Paul. It's being chased down, but he is pretty tanky. Will they turn this around? OG, they do slow S4 down. He's gonna, no, he will throw the axes for buyback. But the tier 3 will be under attack. Now, they do get the duel off as well. And who have they found? And they find themselves some kind of counter kill. They will end up going for Frost. And well, he won't be able to survive this by himself. He needs a bit of help, and it looks like nobody's willing to help. He will go in with S4. The axes do end up missing. The Meteor Hammer does come in though from Pablo, and it will not connect on anyone. And now, if they can get this nice little Night Stalker kill, it'd be pretty excellent. Although, with Jonas there, I don't think it's too safe. They will end up roaring up the LC first. Now, Era comes in. The Sanity's Eclipse does take out his charge. He has the web, but it's not enough, and it looks like they will at least find Hanskin. But it's just a Witch Doctor. Not the best kill in the world. He's split pushing. It looks like they want to give him a bit of space. They will use the call down, and Rezo is going to go in right now. The Age is already taken, and there's the Sanities as well, but it was on 2 BKB targets, so it does absolutely nothing. And in fact, never mind, that was from Fly. Now he steals the wolf form. Frost is actually chasing and might find Rezo, but there's the blinding line. They've got for himself, so he's doing a pretty damn good job. And Jerax, he might lose his life, but there's the Ghost Scepter. And he's just wasting so much going. There is a duel onto Fly right now. Will they find this? It looks like they will. Jonas will end up getting him. Now they go for the tier 4s instead, and with no buybacks available, I think this might be GG. Buybacks are coming out as well, and there goes Notel to try and fight this as best he can. Frost, he's so tanky. They're trying to go for the LC, but the Astral is there, and S4 is copying way too much damage from Era. There's the Sanities as well, and Notel, he's the only one left, and he will end up going down. Fly ends up buying back as well as Notel, but they say, okay, GG well played, and you can't really blame them.
And it doesn't... I feel like it should be fairly easy for him to slip away.
And instead, so they've completely decided otherwise. Jerax is actually in trouble top lane. He has been maledicted as well as the battery assault, and he should end up dropping. The question is, can he juke this? Abstinence, like, how much can it do? Mid lane, they do get a nice shards off, and Era is actually just continuing to run towards the shards, and it looks like Rezo will start right-clicking him, and Era should end up falling and coming in. Meanwhile, bot lane, Hanskin, he will be caught out. Jerax again will find him as well as Fly. That being said, Pablo is here with the battery assault and the Melodic. The glimpse is there though, Fly. He should end up dropping. Can they find the return kill to Hanskin? It looks like they will, although that battery assault is being frustrated. They will go again. They've actually found who is that? The Disruptor. So Fly, he's in big trouble. The Melodic is there, and they will find another kill on this position 5 who just respawned. Now Frost will be the target. Notail has the waveform, trying to use it, but that battery assault, he does end up getting it off at the end. Pablo, meanwhile, he'll be the next target. The shards connect perfectly from Jerax. And Pablo, he is making a run for it. The cogs is one of those things, right? They really want to focus his farm. And actually, mid lane right now, Rezo, he's going to be in trouble as well. Pablo with these rotations. The EMP does connect, and Rezo, he does find a return kill. The Tornado, though, will do the 5 minutes in, and there's a lot of kills going on this game. The shards does end up connecting onto Era. He is stuck right now. Rezo, he'll chase as well as the the kinetic field is dropped. Jerax copying a fair bit of damage. The cogs push back as well, but nice snowball comes in just at the end. He will go on to Pablo though, and Era again will be able to... Bot lane though, looks like there will be some action onto S4, who's in big trouble with that Melodic. Is there enough damage? No, he does have the split available, and now they'll turn it around. Hanskin, he's been trapped up, and meanwhile the Brewlings, they will chase Pablo. The stun will connect, and this should be a kill. They do have the Cyclone available. The snowball comes in, and they cancel at the right time. So it does such a frustrating lane. Bot lane though, Jonas, he's in big trouble on that DK. He can't sustain against this many heroes, and they do it onto the on Jerax's task. Jonas going forward, but the Static Storm committed onto him. Now they zip in as well. The EMP is there though. They're going to drain all the mana. No, the snowball just in time from Jerax. And now Jonas again is in trouble. He may have been baiting. That coconut was good, but it's not enough. Jerax about 1 hit away. And can they find it? Yes, they...
I think they're just trying to, slow him down as well, which makes sense.
Well, Pablo does get a nice hook shot onto Fly, but they can't actually get this kill. The Tornado will connect and should do the job, and it will. So a nice kill, but here comes Rezo. That actual shard was perfect coming out from Jerax. Now Era in a little bit of trouble. Do they have the mana to keep chasing though? In fact, yes they will. Era being slowed down. There's S4 as well, and the cogs will stop everything. Although no, the shards, they will not completely block him out. Snowball though, Era, well, the shards actually block themselves out. And that's a bit unfortunate. Jerax is going to be chased up with the cold snap now, and S4, he does not.
Nature Hammer?
Well, S4 gonna actually go after Hanskin. Now the Tornado EMP comes in and it will connect onto S4, so he can't split anymore, but the Glimpse back. They've still got him in the cogs though, Pablo. They are actually gonna go onto the Tusk of the bot lane, but he does end up snowballing into Error. There is some rotations coming in from No-Tail. He wants to go for this. Now the stun came out as well. And No-Tail, he actually morphed into the DK and stole the stun. Now he'll come back. Jonas is going to be the only one left. In fact, Pablo comes in. The waveform will end up missing. Now Frost comes in with the Rocket Barrage. They will find that kill. The cooldown also connects onto Jerax, and they should find this Tusk as well. He does have the snowball, and we'll try to delay this as best he can. He goes all the way onto Jonas.
Before the fight broke out, it's like, okay, he's not doing Midas, he's not doing Euls, he's not doing Drum.
Yeah. No, I would agree with you there. There is going to be a smoke though. Rezo finds, who is that? Jonas. He's been caught out again, but he is the tanky frontline, and now the EMP does connect onto Rezo, so he's lost a lot of mana. The Static Storm will be committed. They will get the DK. Now the Death Ward as well. They do glimpse him back, and well, looks like No-Tail trying to use that gyro to his advantage. Who else are they going for right now? They do end up getting Error. Now Pablo, he does get sharded as well, so he's stuck. There's really nowhere to go for him. Meanwhile, it looks like S4 is chasing Frost, but will not be able to find him, and they will find Hanskin as well. It's going to be almost a full team wipe coming out, and in fact, they are going to go for Frost. They do connect the snowball, the shards. Jerax does end up dropping. S4, can he find this kill for his team? Frost is apparently willing to man-fight this, and with that Aghanim Scepter side gunner, apparently it's doing all the work he needs. They do glimpse one back. Jonas, he's gone. Fly, no, it's not enough. He will have that root. Mid lane, Fly does TP, and he will catch Hanskin in that static or the kinetic field. Coconut does bounce through as well. The BKB committed from Frost, and now they jump in. Hanskin. Hookshot comes in onto Rezo though, and he's rooted in place. Now the Death Ward as well. He zips out immediately though. No-Tail. He's actually just flat cannoning everyone right now. Pablo will end up dropping. Now the Tornado comes in, and where the hell is Rezo? He's finding kills in the back line. Awkward as well. Being surrounded quite a lot, and he will actually jump onto Era, but now the Coconut comes in. Now the hookshot as well. Can they burst him down? It looks like they just might be able to, and they do. The Aegis though, the Meteor Hammer being charged up, and it all connects. The Rod of Atos can't really find anybody himself. In fact, now they've found him. The Rod of Atos comes in, Era's there, and there's the Cold Snap as well as the Spirit Vessel. The Snowball in as well onto two, but nobody's really, so just find a team fight for themselves. But Pablo actually wants to take it himself. Static Storm has been committed, but it catches absolutely no one. Now the Tornado EMP will catch S4, and he's got no mana for the split anymore, and he's gone. Pablo meanwhile with the cogs onto two. And although Rezo managed to get out, now the buyback comes in from S4. They want to keep going. They found Jonas, but he's so tanky right now. Rezo, he's going straight after the gyro, and they will find him as well.
Progression, we should expect to see before anything big mid.
Well, mid lane, they do end up finding Jonas. Looks like there will be a team fight going on. Pablo, Rod of Atos, but he's in big trouble right now. And well, Rezo will end up... And it looks like they are planning to do so. I mean, top lane, they're ready to jump. Jerax, he will go in again. Jonas will be the target. There is a BKB available this time, but they are going to find Hanskin, and now Jonas is pretty much left alone. He's trying to kill Fly off and get rid of that Static Storm, and he will get it, but now he's probably going to trade his life for this. Pablo with a nice little hook shot to stop everything, but it's not enough. There will be a buyback coming up from Hanskin, but the DK has none. And now, well, No-Tail is in the middle of everything. And here comes the Flak Cannon. Look at the damage he's dealing right now. He's just getting kills left, right, and center. Hanskin's gone again, and that's a dieback on him. Now the buyback's coming out. Fly says okay in the middle of all this. Era has to be so damn careful right now. There will be a Rod of Atos again onto Rezo, but he has an Aegis to the Immortal. He doesn't really care about this. They'll find the clock now. Frost will be the next target, and they're all dead. No buybacks available. Frost, he's going to go down to the mid lane. And, I mean, they're picking up the tier 4 towers as well. Era, if he dies right now, and he will, that's a full team wipe with no buybacks available. And this is Mega Creeps, and yeah, of course.
Other interesting item builds coming out.